half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's Body Morning Show. 4 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Nicki Minaj, honey, she is demanding that $26,000 worth of jewelry. She don't be sued no more. She don't want the judge to sue. Now they're saying, honey, that, they loaned this girl jewelry. You know how they loan the celebrities jewelry to wear to different events or whatever. But she wanted the judge to toss out a lawsuit for $60,000 because they told her, they said, you damaged our jewelry. And she said she didn't damage the jewelry. It wasn't her. So she's telling the judge she want him to file a motion on it for dismissal of the independent jewelry company. And they say they're not going to do it. But she just gave her husband, friends, all kind of jewelry, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of jewelry and stuff or whatever for just being who they were. But now she don't want to pay these people, for the jewelry that she damaged and stuff. I'm like, that is sad. Why rich people do stuff like that? I mean, you borrowed the jewelry and you damage it or whatever, and now you don't want to pay it back. I mean, Ricky, have you ever borrowed any jewelry?
I ain't borrowing any jewelry, but Brett told me that when she be borrowing jewelry and stuff, she tried to make sure that all the jewelry is safe, and Brett always take the jewelry that she rent back on time. Brett.
You know what? Let me stop.
You did one of my numbers.
Just pray for me. First of all, I ain't never rented no jewelry, okay?
Brett. What did you tell me last night on the phone when we was talking?
You lying. I didn't even talk to you last night. You lying.
What?
Brett, did you call me and say can the dude give you a discount?
No, I didn't.
I can't even get it together.
You can't even get that lie right.
And I could attest for her, she ain't borrowing no jewelry.
Okay, thank you, Gary.
Oh, honey.
Gary been with me,
I was
honey.
with her, baby.
You don't what's that, what, Gary?
I was with her.
We don't borrow jewelry.
Baby,
we purchase.
Brett went down there.
But it's okay. But if would you be quiet, Ricky? Stop
lying.
lying.
They're gonna ask me to co-sign or what you gonna wear a necklace to T.I. party or something.
Oh, you
crazy.
such a lie. Go on, Gary.
But it's sad though. But if she owed $26,000, shouldn't be that much. Honey,
I don't think she owe. I think they lying. They just need something to say to get somebody to buy some of their jewelry or something. Because even if she borrowed it, the stylists do that for people. You know what I'm saying? They'll borrow it so you can have it to wear because you're not gonna wear it again more than once you wear it to that award show. And how do you damage jewelry, Gary? Unless a diamond or something fell out, they should be insured for that already.
That's what I was going to ask.
If it gets
scratched,
scratched,
they would have insurance.
Yes, this jewelry company is bogus. I promise you that.
Well, honey, let's pray. If Nicki owe him, just go ahead and pay
She don't
him,
owe them nothing. And you think she ain't got $26,000 to go on and pay them? That's chump change to her.
Yeah, I would think that's her hair. But anyway, we're going to follow this story, honey, and see how this all turn out. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, baby, Kendrick Lamar, baby, got his news, honey, at the Austin City Limits, honey. Now, they're saying, y'all, he found out the hard way, baby, that festival curfews are no joke. Now, they're saying during an exciting yet rare performance, honey, from Mr. Kendrick Lamar at the Austin City Limits, they say fans was upset, baby, when his mic was cut off, honey, once he passed the curfew. They're saying, honey, before the performance ended, they say Lamar ran through a lot of his show-stopping songs or whatever. They said, but the staff warned the DNA rapper, honey, of the strict 10 p.m. curfew ahead of his performance. They say once festival attendees posted a video 18 minutes after curfew showing. They said, Lamar said, honey, I was told, honey, that you all have a curfew here. He said, I'm going to tell you what, honey. He said, they have to cut my mic off because I ain't doing nothing. And they say, baby, within minutes, honey, Mr. Lamar was, honey, doing a bow, honey, to the crowd at the stage because they turned his mic off, honey. I mean, don't y'all pay extra money to have extra time at these events?
It's like, what is it, Brett, like $5,000 per minute?
Yeah,
that you go over?
Get crazy. Yeah,
especially at the Erie Crown in Chicago.
You better hope they cut your mic off.
What?
Hey, Brett, don't they rush y'all off stage at the Erie Crown in Chicago?
Absolutely.
They don't play that union thing?
They don't play that. You ain't going 1 minute over. They put a big clock on the stage. You better pay attention to it. It counts down your time.
What?
And then the other thing is, man, the audience need to get there on time because people be waiting on the audience to get there to start the show. The audience get there on time. The artist always there ready to perform. And then they be like, hold on, we're going to wait 15 minutes, let some more people get in. No, you got to start the show on time.
Well, honey, whoever wasn't there, they missed it because, baby, they turned the mic off. So, honey, there you go. Mr. Kendrick Lamar, they fixed this butt up, honey. This ain't your place, honey. This is ours. So I hope they don't turn yours off this weekend, Ricky. But anyway, all right. I want to give I had my class reunion this past weekend, honey, in Houston, Texas, and I want to give a shout out to some of my classmates that made this reunion because we were having a major reunion, and the people, honey, didn't get along. We didn't come on one accord, so we had to separate and have a separate reunion. So I want to give a shout out to those classmates that made this reunion epic, honey. I want to say Tawana Esprit, Tanya Patio Phillips, Charles Johnson, his beautiful wife Alicia White Johnson, and Leonard Marshall. Those are the classmates that made the reunion epic.
So y'all did a split class reunion?
We did a split when Ricky and
did most people come to the one that you went to?
Oh, yes, honey. That was the class reunion. Yes.
And what was the other event where you didn't get the $300 back?
The $350 back, honey. That was the other reunion in Port Arthur, honey. And now I'm going to court.
They didn't go to that one?
No, I didn't go to that one because Ricky, they owed me $350. They didn't give me back my money, so I don't know if I had to
y'all had y'all class reunion in Houston?
Yeah, we had the class, in parentheses, the class reunion in Houston. Yeah, it was really nice. I mean, we had a ball. I mean, everybody
and then
looked amazing.
your white classmate, they had their own separate reunion.
Yeah, theirs is this weekend. Yeah.
I'll be damned. Y'all got a segregated class reunion in Port Arthur, Texas. That's crazy.
Well, he graduated high school in 1953. What you expect?
But guess what's so cold about it, just Special K? Guess what's so cold about it? I graduated. But anyway, child, so that was a wonderful thing. So I was shout out to all those classmates. We had a nice time. Everything was beautiful. Now, see, Special K, honey, wasn't in a class to graduate from a class in 1953. So that's why
my GED, my fellow GED recipients, we get together and go to Waffle House once a year.
Really well. Good for y'all then, honey. We had a class reunion, so we didn't go to the Waffle House. So that's a shout out to them. And the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is English lavender, Special K. On the high end, you say English lavender, and on the low end, you say beautiful light purple. That's your color for today, honey. Y'all didn't have those words, honey.
The hatred and the shade that go on this show.
I know, Ricky, the devil.
I don't understand, Gary. I don't understand.
And at least, Ricky, we know about class reunion because, like I said, Special K didn't have one because he didn't graduate.
Oh.
Not necessary to keep repeating it.
Well, we didn't want the people to know, for the people upstairs.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, ladies and gentlemen, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and in 2023, there are expected to be over 300,000 new cases this year.